Male loneliness epidemic. Yeah. Do you want to know the last time a man held the door open for me? Do you want to know the last time a man wanted to see me in the daylight? Do you want to know the last time a man bought me flowers? Do you want to know the last time a man picked me up for a date? I'm sorry that I'm not jumping at the opportunity to be treated like complete fucking dog shit. I'm sorry that I'm not jumping at the opportunity to receive the bare minimum from a man. At the end of the day, I can do all those things for me, and I can do it without some man bitching and whining and moaning in my ear about it. I dated a guy one time, and he told me, well, I can't buy you flowers that much because then you're just going to expect it, and it's not going to be as special. Why isn't it just like a normal thing that you regularly do? And I also had to ask for flowers, and he never held the door open for me. The last time I was involved with a man that I wanted to date, he threatened to delete my nudes when I pissed him off, and then he gaslit me and called me crazy, and the whole time he was talking to a complete other girl. And also, I don't really feel like getting into a relationship and then immediately being pressured by society to get married, have children, start a family, because apparently that's all that women are good for in this day and age. And I've done the math. My life is just a whole lot better and easier without a man in my life dating me, because at the end of the day, I don't need to depend on them for happiness, and I'm way better off on my own. And until a man wants to treat me right, then I'm fine being single. So maybe do better.
Welcome to The Wall. Women have reached a breaking point in their frustration over loneliness. And even though many loudly claim there's a male loneliness epidemic, what we're really seeing is a female loneliness epidemic, as you'll see in this video. Help us reach 170,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. We always highlight the best one. And endless thanks to the fans who watch our videos every day. Let's get started.
Single woman here. Is there a man in this world who is emotionally stable, financially responsible, does not have to be asked to clean up after himself, is not addicted to video games, and is amazing in bed? If that man does exist, sir, make yourself known in the comments.
The female loneliness epidemic will never be a thing, because we have friends. We're not fucking weirdos, and we're perfectly happy walking by ourselves and listening to a good audiobook and just drinking coffee on the front porch and admiring nature.
Because I'm so sick of these men thinking like they're the prize. Okay, baddie. Okay, girly pop. Okay, diva. Okay, baddie queen. Because what do you mean you want to be chased? You think you're the prize and you're asking me what I bring to the table? Bitch, you're lucky I'm even letting you think about sitting at my table. You're lucky I am even speaking to you, because women have always been the prize. Women have always been the prize. Women have always been meant to be chased. Wars have literally been started over women. Men used to have to go back in the olden days and been like, go up to your father and be like, here's my cows, here's my land, this is what I have to offer your daughter. Please let me go sit in a room so I can talk to your daughter. Because men used to have to actually show that they had worth.
Modern women like to show off that they're not alone, but that's just an illusion. They say they have friends, that they enjoy their independence, but deep down, that support network crumbles when the others get married, have kids, or start their own families. And if they're attractive, it's even worse, because a lot of wives don't want them anywhere near their husbands. It's no coincidence that a woman's worst enemy is often another woman. As for women who are looking for a gentleman, they need to understand that you attract what you are. If you're not a lady, you're not going to get that kind of man. These days, men are looking for reciprocity, a woman who shows the same level of interest. We're living in the age of equality, the one women pushed for. So now it's on both sides to put in the effort. Back in the day, a man had to ask permission just to speak, prove his worth, and would take home a virgin, his treasure. Now, he's lucky if she hasn't dated more than 10 guys. Times have changed, and men have learned a lot from this so-called equality.
This is just a rant for the single people who don't want to freaking be single. I'm exhausted. I've been on Tinder since I think it came out in 2016. I've tried multiple dating apps. I've tried, when I used to have friends, I used to try it that way. And I'm really sick and tired of the people just downplaying, being in a relationship isn't that great, or it'll come to you if you stop looking for it. Shut the fuck up. I've stopped because I don't have any hope. And even when I was looking for it, it didn't matter. Every fucking bullshit cliche someone has to say about you not finding love pisses me off. They don't know what it feels like to be unpicked, to be the fat best friend, to be the one that the person asks, not about you, but about your friend. To constantly be invisible. I just want to know what it feels like once. To constantly be the one 3 a.m. text because you're ashamed to be seen with me. I just want to know what it feels like to be mutually loved. And for the people who are saying it's not all what it's cracked up to be and all that shit and all the fights, you're doing your relationship wrong. If there's that many faults and everything, then break the hell up. You're not meant to be together. End of story. And you're not meant to I'm just so tired. You're not meant to air your grievances that won't even matter in my relationships because I don't give a shit. I'm so freaking easygoing. I don't care. I don't care about a lot of crap.
Brothers, the nose ring theory is real. The moment a man sees that, all the alarms go off. Women are reaching a massive level of frustration, and the root of it lies in modern feminism. When you push nearly all average men out of the dating market, you end up with millions of women left single. They've set an impossible standard. If a man isn't a 666 of the apocalypse, 6 figures, 6 feet tall, and a six-pack, he doesn't qualify. That 666 from hell has discouraged a lot of men, and in the end, it's women like this one who are affected. Women who aren't a 10, who don't have the looks to attract hundreds of guys. They're the ones who end up alone. She's been looking for a partner since 2016, and still nothing. She's tired of advice because she's finally facing her reality. The good-looking guys, the chads, don't look her way. And the average guy, the one who used to marry women like her, has simply walked away from the dating game. The result? Total frustration at the wall.
But you people are just, you care about like the dumbest shit. Like, oh, well, he's not going on a healthier diet, so now I'm really pissed at him. Who gives up? Stop trying to change people. You fell in love with them for a reason. Stay in love. What the hell's wrong with you? Stop trying to change people. The people that are in love or have love, found love, and I quote that because I don't think it's real love, they don't deserve it. They are so completely undeserving. They complain at every fucking turn. I would die to be in a fight with my significant other. Just to feel that, like, I'm not saying like fighting is healthy in relationships, but it does happen. And I want that. It's normal. For the people who are saying it's not, and it sucks, try being involuntarily single for about 10 years. Really gets to you, really makes you feel like the bottom of the barrel, the piece of shit, the fucking nobody that nobody ever would want. I don't know. I'm too shy, I'm too weird. I need patient people. There aren't many of those in the world anymore. Because of my autism and my agoraphobia and my social anxiety, it's going to take me a fucking minute to text you and get to know you a little bit and then be like, okay, I feel safe with this person to go out. Or if we meet in real life, I'm never going up to you in the first place because of the severe rejection habits and patterns that I've gone through. I don't need the extra, you're not good enough anymore. I don't need that anymore. It sucks to not be good enough for the person you want to be good enough for. It's exhausting, but hey. Keep complaining instead of breaking up and trying to find the one that actually is your one. I'm so sick and tired of these stupid people in relationships saying it's not all what it's cracked up to be and it all sucks and yada yada. Then why the fuck are you in one? Let the person go so that someone else can have a chance. You're all sick.
This woman isn't angry at love. She's angry at the hypocrisy. And I get it. The worst thing a lonely person can hear is someone in a relationship complaining about what she spent years longing for. It's like watching someone throw food away in front of someone starving. That's why her anger doesn't come from hate, but from exhaustion. She spent too long watching others waste what she would give anything to have. And the strongest part of her message is that she's right. There are a lot of women who don't appreciate the man they have next to them. They spend their lives trying to change him, pointing out what's missing, but never being thankful for what's there. Meanwhile, she, alone, with her struggles and her anxiety, is just asking for a chance to love. That says a lot. The sad part is, by the time she finally finds a good man, she'll already be marked by frustration. She'll either value him or break him. Or she'll become one of those women who criticize men for not being perfect, like the ones we're about to see next.
Women.
So sick of men chasing after me just so they can try to humble me. You cannot humble somebody who's already humble. I don't think that I'm the shit. I don't think that I'm perfect. You think that I'm perfect. Stop putting me on a pedestal. Stop trying to humble me. Grow up and learn how to love yourself. Thank you.
They don't want you. They don't want you. You actually have to be likable to find someone.
The fact that women don't need men to survive anymore has caused the male loneliness epidemic. Men had to manufacture a sense of need for their presence. And you don't know how to be desirable to women, so you're lonely.
Aww. Aww. Thoughts and prayers.
First of all, there can't be a male loneliness epidemic when there are 7 million more women than men in this country. Add to that the men who are married to foreigners, the ones who move to other countries, or the ones who are gay. That leaves even more women single. They say men are the ones ending up without partners, but they ignore the women living in their cars, sleeping in shelters, or desperate for attention on social media. The whole "we don't need men anymore" narrative sounds nice, until reality hits with the wall, and they realize no friend can replace a home, a partner, or a shared purpose. And for the woman who says she's tired of men trying to bring her down a notch, that's a clear sign she's only dating chads, guys who bring nothing to the table and only use her. So enjoy your choice, because you're already at the wall, and the wall doesn't forgive.
I am struggling, and not just with my injured arm, which thankfully is doing a little bit better, but with this wave of loneliness that is turning out to be like a tsunami that I feel like I'm drowning in. Usually when I get sad about being single, it lasts like a day, but it's been, I feel like, almost a week, and I am still struggling and coming to tears every time I even think about it or talk about it. And I think there are a few things that have triggered it. Obviously, the injury, like I mentioned in my last video. It also happens to be that this weekend, both of my siblings are on trips with their significant others, sending videos of their Airbnbs in our group chat, and I'm receiving them while I am alone in my apartment with the use of only one hand. Then there's also the fact that one of my best friend's weddings is coming up in September. And I remember a year ago, she gave me a +1. And she's like, yeah, you can, bring your mom. And I'm like, oh no, I'll for sure have a significant other a year from now. If not, like, kill me. I literally said that. And, now that it's less than a month away, it's highly, highly likely that I actually will still be single. And so the thought of that makes me want to crawl into a hole and there's going to be a rehearsal dinner and every single person there is going to have their significant other with them, and I will literally be like, I don't know, 14th wheel, no, 15th wheeling. I can't even do math. It's a friend who I don't really know most of her friends and family. I don't even, have friends that I can dance with on the dance floor or anything like that. So yeah, that's gonna be really hard. I feel like I'm back in that hopeless pit where I'm just like, when's it gonna be my turn? Why is it taking so long? And I don't know how to get out of it. I know this account has mostly been like happy-go-lucky and I'm hopeful and I'm excited, but I want to share this realness and this authentic moment that I'm going through. As freeing and exciting as being single can be, it really freaking sucks sometimes, especially when you're 31 years old and you've never been in a relationship before.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
And then you hear these feminists talk about a male loneliness epidemic. If you really look, the women who cry about not feeling chosen, who are frustrated with their loneliness, are almost always women who, on a scale from 1 to 5 in looks, don't stand out. The truth is, women who aren't super attractive no longer have the same access to the dating market because men simply aren't chasing them anymore. They're the ones ending up single. Because back when men took the initiative to approach, court, and win a woman over, these women were able to find partners more easily. Maybe not the best-looking guy in the room, but a man they could build a relationship with, which is what truly matters in the end. But feminists demonized every sign of masculinity, and now nearly all male-female interactions happen through dating apps. That cuts out a lot of men who aren't photogenic or don't look good in pictures, and also the average women who don't fit the model stereotype. That's why the dating market today is total garbage. These women are left with two choices. Either they make the first move, or they crash into the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think is the main reason behind the female loneliness epidemic? What's your take on the nose ring theory? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and keeps us motivated to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.